Well, hello guys. Right now we're making a video of a restoration video, and we got our new RC studio. Just for all the repairs and all that crap. And so, if you guys know what this controller goes to, the Traxxas, and oh gosh. And of course it just says right there, we got a T-Maxx. But
it's got some problems, and
yes.
It's over 17 years old. The
yeah.
owner said that it has sat for at least 5 years.
Yeah, and so we're going to do a restoration for this. Of course, we still need to order parts and all that.
Run over on things that we know we need. Bent. We have a bent shock arm right there. It's literally bent. I don't know how they managed to do it, but I'm sure that's why they replaced the front beams, the suspension beams, with the RPM upgrade.
Yep.
And now we're not sure if we need the servos yet, but they seem pretty seized up. Now the steering servo, like always, it's fine. But these 2018 servos just don't want to move over. And now we're just cleaning it.
So, this is T-Maxx from 2013. 2003, I meant. And, it's been sitting for 5 years. And, it's a 2.5 size. Which, if there's a 3.3 and a 2.5, we got the smaller version, which is a 2.5. And, now, we're going to try to restore it and see if we can get it run. But, right now, we're just going to clean it, like Alex said. And if we can find anything wrong with it, while cleaning.
First, I'll do my little project real quick to put these Rustler tires on the front. So I'm going to buy paddle tires.
Mm-hmm.
Go drive it in the sand. As you can tell, I don't know, I probably didn't post this, but I had 2 centimeters of sand inside the frame from driving this thing.
Alright, so this is what it looks like with the body on. If you guys know what it looks like. Oh, come on. Oh, something looks like this, similar. It's not. I didn't even put it on all the way. Let me just put it on all the way. Show you guys. Okay, never mind. I'll do it when we get it fixed. But this is the charger we're gonna be using. Even though it doesn't need a battery right now, but we need a battery to get it running and all that.
Yeah, the starter goes in here. I'm gonna buy this. It's a little black thing with a red button. You press it. Luckily, I don't know which I would rather have had better, the pull start or the electric start. This one has the easy start. The motor's right there. We'll see if that turns over. They usually do. So we'll see.
I'm kind of hoping it does work.
I'm sure the easy start motor will work.
Yeah.
Just like these, it's the same motor, just smaller.
Yep. Well.
Look at the tire comparison. This is a big tire for a short course. It's about crawler size. This is a T-Maxx tire. Now here's a original Rustler tire. T-Maxx almost fits in the rim.
Well, since we're waiting for.
Oh crap! I don't even know if this will fit. Oh, there it goes. Hey.
So, while Alex does that, I'll show you the shelf.
Rusted bearings.
The shelf of all the RC cars. First, we got the body of the.
Oh, this isn't gonna go on.
It isn't?
No.
You can probably make it.
I can't.
Okay, oh well. But, yeah, the Defender body. But first of all, we got a Rally Monster. And, it's a Traxxas, of course. I have 2 of these. And,
Well, the Rally Monster's not a Traxxas.
yeah, it is.
What's that?
What is it?
It is. Rally Monster is a, what is it called? Exceed RC cheapo.
Oh, I thought it was a Traxxas because I looked on mine and it was said it was a Traxxas. But, yeah, we just sat down here. This is the cheapo we're going to fix up. I'll talk about that later. So, this has many problems. First of all, the speed controller, one of these speed controllers will, not bind to this. And also when it does forwards, backwards, backwards, forward. Even when I mess with the settings to change that on the controller, which is right here. I mess with all the settings, but of course, it does not do a thing. And, there we go. Alright, and also, we got, with the other Rally Monster, wherever that one is, we have also a steering problem.
They do rust their tires. Hey, it's going on, kind of. It's loose, but we'll try.
But, yeah, so that's that. This is Alex's, well, I really
this is my, oh, here, this.
This is the other Rally Monster.
Yeah, that's my body. This is the 22S SCT by Losi. Not a lot of parts available, but it's cool and it runs.
At least.
T-Maxx. Yeah, this kind of works.
It's at least it's not 4-wheel drive.
Size difference. This tire. Now my axle's done at the house and that's still fixed.
Here's a quick inside of the Rally Monster. If you guys want to look over it. 4-wheel drive, same as this Rally Monster. But the steering, where's the steering? Oh wait, maybe. Oh, sorry. Alright, so the steering right here is kind of busted. It's hard to see. Trying to show you. It's hard to see. But, there's like a pin that broke in half or whatever. And we're gonna fix that later when we get the part. And of course, that's my sister's project. And bringing down to this one. This is a cheap Chinese one that I never showed on the video. And all the parts are in there besides the adapter, all the screws and all that crap. And this is a 7-cell. It doesn't even work. So these are the cheap tires. I have no clue what brand it is, and I have no control.
That's the problem. We don't know what brand it is.
Yeah, and we have no controller. We had nothing besides the car. No body, no nothing. Besides like other parts.
So spare RC parts and a garage sale.
Yeah, and we only got this.
That's where the Rally Monsters came from too, but
yeah,
they kind of ran.
They ran,
they
but
weren't the best though.
Yeah, so I tore it all apart, and I'm buying stuff. I'm going to buy some stuff for it and make it work. Even though this is probably gonna be really big, but I'm gonna make it work. And bringing it up with the TRX4, we kind of had a screw issue again. I tore it all apart. A screw came out,
my
and
axial just doesn't have as many problems as that. It's probably because I don't beat it.
Yeah, but a screw came out, and all of these pins came out, and yeah, I'm working on that, but of course I don't have the right size screw.
I have a feeling these are spray painted at one time.
And last but not least, well, yeah, of course, the least is the smallest one. Right there. But.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, last but not least, we got the Torment that I've been mostly upgrading. The problem with this is screw came out there and now it has like infinite camber. And, I need to also get the right screw. Oh, come on, the body. It's right here. Screw came out.
Now, last but least.
Not yet. So of course, like usual, got a brushless motor. But I did get new shock covers for the front from my cousin's dad, and we got new shocks back here from my cousin's dad too. And yes, and also we fixed the 3-wheel thing. Let me unplug this. I don't think it's safe to keep it plugged in. Let's take this out. There we go. My usual battery. And so difficult because I'm such in a crowded area, which all the crowd is RC car. But brushless, all that. We got this fixed finally. as you see in there, we bought an aluminum piece, and also my dad just decided to make a piece for me because I couldn't find a good one. Well, that's it for this RC call.
Oh, wait, last but least,
Yeah.
we have the cheapo 18th scale high boxing.
Yep.
Which is just barely upgradable now. Check out my short course wheels. Oh yeah, this thing's riding smooth now.
Okay. So, of course, when Alex put it together, he put the gearbox.
I put the rear differential in backwards back here. I had to rebuild it because it was sticking because this thing's a piece of crap.
Yep.
So
now the wheels drive towards each other.
These wheels go this way, and these wheels go this way. So now it just goes.
Yeah. Well, so while Alex is still doing that.
Yeah, this one wheel won't go on.
Alright, so I'm gonna show you the batteries that came with this, even though I said it only came with the truck. It came with batteries. LiPo.
Because people really want to know about batteries.
LiPo is completely bloated. Alex doesn't feel safe with it, but I kinda don't even care. Another LiPo, even more bloated. I'm kinda scared of that one though.
Oh no.
This one's even more bloated than the other one. So, this is another LiPo, maybe if.
We got the Rustler tires.
Yeah.
And the 22S.
Nice. So, we got another LiPo. This one's not bloated at all, even though it feels a little bloated, but still, it still works. And I haven't even tried plugging in yet, but those are the batteries. This is the old speed controller. Really old, and tried looking for this, but of course I need to get a new one because.
We're charging the 3S right now.
Yeah.
The 2S is charged for my truck. We'll probably show you the 3S in there, but we can't really drive it.
Yeah.
I'll show you the speed on it. It's mad.
Yeah. So this is
Suspension travel with these wheels.
this tiny motor that goes to it. Of course I can't get this gear off without stripping the screw. And Alex is finally putting his truck away so we can work on the T-Maxx.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And of course the stock tires to the Tormat. I had to use like stupid dumb slash tires that broke. And of course the steering servo to this cheapo. This is kind of dumb because of course there's a motor geared up to make it. Yeah, it's not like
what's kind of sad? Axial. These tires on the short course, they cost $189. They're just as soft as the stock crawler wheels on your crawlers. Fix that, please. That's all I have to say. It's so stupid. Also, we have. I might put this on, probably not. Light bar crawler.
Oh.
Light bar for the crawler.
Yep, I gave him the light bar.
Yeah, that was from his old. Or he had two of them from.
Yep, my other light bar is right there. But, so, let's get to restoring the T-Maxx. So, now we're at the T-Maxx, getting ready, and we're gonna use.
We need a bigger socket.
Right here.
Those aren't sockets.
Right here.
Those are screw. Oh.
This only fits for this.
I have a huge socket.
Yeah.
Set at home. I have several tool sets.
So let's take this
This
out.
is tiny.
I know. But here's this.
This is also probably too small. Oh, it fits.
Yeah, no. There you go. So.
Alright, this is a really weird ratchet that I've never used before. Never used something this small. This is one wheel, the mega wheel. These things make your hands black. The rubber starts coming off on you.
Sort of.
Yeah, not a lot, but.
Fart in front of the camera, Alex.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. We need a magnet tray. Here, we'll sacrifice this one. With all my clips on it.
Just, oh, okay, that's better. Yep, Alex keeps losing his clips.
Let's...
Well, right now we're working on it, so we can do this.
Ta-da! Big
Huge.
tire.
Yeah,
even the hex is bigger.
This is compared to my TRX 4 tire. Holy crap, look at the size difference. And also compared to the small one.
Oh, yeah. This thing's bigger than the whole car. I bet it weighs more, too. Lift this. Oh, pretty heavy. It weighs about the same as the car.
Yeah, that's how heavy this T-Maxx is. Oh, let's put that right there.
We need some grease rags. The first thing we're going to do is take it apart and clean it.
Yeah.
So we're both going to be taking apart 2 parts at a time, one of us with each part. I suggest we probably take off.
Look at the inside, it's so huge.
Oh gosh, we're going to clean these as well with probably the hose.
Yeah. Alright, so let me take out the other two. You take that camera.
Where are the grease rags at, actually?
They're downstairs.
Right.
But after we're done doing this, let's move this out of the way.
Do you want it sideways or?
It's been doing straight up. I can always rotate it. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to take off the other 2 wheels. Like anyone even cares. But we might actually fast forward this, but.
Action. It'd be cool to fast forward this. It would look cool.
No.
Let's go over some other things on the truck. There is a little bit of fuel that's stuck in there. It's gelled up now because it's been sitting for so long, so that doesn't really matter.
Because that's not a lot.
It's not a lot, and it's gelled. We'll just hope that there's none in the engine, and it's not gelled inside the engine. We're going to try to roll over the engine today, too. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to take the whole engine apart.
Well, we are taking the whole engine apart.
That might be one of my projects. I put together a 5.7 Hemi. Not from the ground up, but it was just, I turned the screws to spec, but the piston rings, the gasket was, head gasket was damaged, so it was bent. So we sold that. I love 5.7 Hemis.
Now look at the tire stack.
Oh yeah, check that out.
But to make
Oh wow, the body pins are bent slightly this way. You can see it. The plastic slightly lighter is where it bent. So this is the glow plug igniter apparently. Kind of glad that it came with one, but I'm also kind of not. I don't know. There's your igniter. Looks like a bullet casing. There's your glow plug too, just like a diesel. I could explain how this works, but you probably wouldn't like it. I mean, I can explain it because it's still not interesting, but oh, don't, not yet.
That's the glow plug.
Yeah, I know. We'll take that out later. So anyway, the gas goes into the tubes. Obviously, the carburetor has air that goes into the engine. Air and fuel mixture, and then the glow plug. You put this little thing in there, in the, seriously, come on. You put the little thing in the glow plug igniter. You know, you can only have it there for 10 seconds, else the glow plug will burn out, which it might be right now, we don't know. You put the igniter in here, and you click the button on it, and then it will start to turn over the motor with this easy start motor. And that will light the fuel that's in there, and once that's lit, it'll keep going. It's like a diesel engine, basically. There's one cylinder inside of there. And this is your open gearbox. There's your clutch right there. When that clutch is sealed together, like when I move it right now, it moves. So now when that's sealed together, these move as well, which moves the wheels. That is a simple look at how this works. There's so much more.
It's more complex.
Whoa, this is cool. There's a plastic cover on this light switch. It's so shiny underneath there. This is 2003 or so, somewhere around there. Oh no, I ripped the plastic. I'm just going to take it off now because we're restoing it, so we're going to try to keep this nicer. This isn't a basher. We're going to try to keep it nice.
We'll
hit jumps and stuff.
If we're going to do bashing, we need a different body. This is more like a shelf body.
That's a classic, original.
They don't make those bodies anymore, nor the truck.
And I'm sure on eBay, even ones in that condition are fine. Like these dudes who had this, they're so lazy that they could have started the whole truck without taking off the body. Boom, you got your gas, you got your glow plug, you got your starter motor, which if you line that up, the body's not all the way on, but there's plugs down there. And then you got whatever you need to do in there. And then boom, you got your antenna. Oh yeah, not to mention the antenna on this thing. And the controller. Go grab the controller. Right here. Oh yeah, check out that range. Check out that range. That is like 4 feet.
And the hardest part...
Don't bend it.
The hardest part... Alex! Oh, remember the story, what he did to the other antenna?
What? Oh.
He shoved it in a door and snapped it.
That was a crappy RC.
Yeah. But it is also a collectible.
That was a toy grade when I was little.
Alright, so.
These drive shafts, look how thick they are. This is my finger, my gross finger. This is the same size. This truck is too greasy.
Well, now let's see here. I'm just spinning this ratchet randomly because I'm bored right now. Trying to figure
Let's
out.
go grab the grease rags.
Alright.
And I will start by taking off the battery box.
Okay.
I think this screwdriver will probably work.
Use the ratchet.
So the camera's going to be at a bad angle right now, so I kind of have to do this. It's not actually a bad angle. So yeah, go sub to my channel, Alex Blau, Blough. Don't try to pronounce that either, because it'll probably end up like bluh. Come on, screw. Oh, this is magnetic. Cool. Hopefully we don't lose those. There's 2 screws in here, and there's 2 AA batteries in here. This should run all of your electronics, we're thinking, and if not, we're going to call our local hobby shop. So we got servo number 1, steering servo, and then you got the 2018s that run your carb and everything, and your throttle, and your deceleration, and also your clutch. That is how this runs basically right now. It's on off, but there's no batteries
Got that
in
grease
it.
rag.
Alright, come on.
So.
It's a slightly magnetic screwdriver. Enough that it kind of helps.
We already trusted
this. I'll start by cleaning this. We need some. We should grab a cup of water or something. Start by rubbing things down with them.
First of all, we need to clean the tires.
Yeah. Should we go out to the hose? Yeah, we'll be right back. We'll go out to the hose now.
Well, now we just began taking the truck apart. We just began taking our truck apart, and now, right now, we're just cleaning parts. We got the tires done. We got a bucket of water right there. And all that. So now I am just trying to take this all apart. Now it's right here, just trying to get a chair.
Ow.
What?
No.
And he's also having. You had to
Came
get.
back and slid and fell on me, then it hit me in the nuts.
This is videotaping, right? Epic failed. Okay. Well,
It's in.
well,
Doctor is in.
so that's a heads up of it.
If I go backwards.
Now,
Hey, if I go backwards too far, this isn't a window. Wait, this is. We could close it if we wanted. Yeah, I'm still gonna need to stand, so I guess I'll just go like this. It's still like standing, but it's not standing.
there it goes.
It's using my knees so my feet don't hurt anymore.
This is so oily right here.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh no, there goes the starter. Right here's the starter.
Oh,
It was zip tied right here.
how'd you cut the zip tie?
I didn't.
Just make sure everything goes back on, please.
Do this and take it out.
Oh, no.
Now can give me your rag.
Yeah, watch this. We're gonna do steering. We just need to put voltage in here to make sure that 2018 servos work.
Phone falls. The phone.
Oh, we should probably clean the whole chassis with this stuff. Good morning!
Good afternoon.
I need a small Allen key. Oh, here we go.
That's 2.0.
Well, I don't care the size. I'm just using it to watch. See, this is what I do with these.
Oh.
They get dust in small spaces. That is some mad oily dust.
All these are oily.
We need to clean the whole frame.
It's so hard to get the oil off because it just like rejects the water.
Mhm. I mean, that's why oil lubricates things and is waterproof. That's why it sucks to clean off your hands. Hate
Waterproof
oil.
hands.
Yeah, except I hate oil. Hate getting it on your hands. Apparently, it's not good for your hands either.
But it's not gonna harm you. Anytime soon.
And cancer.
Is that a thing?
Skin cancer.
Oh. Yeah.
Look at this thick layer of old gas that is on the bottom here. It's sticky. The frame is so shiny though.
Probably because it hasn't been scratched and ran.
That's when it ran, obviously, because it bent a shock. How do you do that?
Or it's maybe just been sitting there on the shocks and just bent the shock because it was probably just...
Oh, they need some transmission oil.
Dust.
There's a little spot for it right here. Just like my truck. Which currently has really weird wheels.
Alright, then there's kind of clean.
So what else should I clean? The carb? The carb got melted by something.
Or it's probably just meant to do that.
I have the rags, please. Oh yeah, I can't forget about you, Servo.
Huh?
I can't forget about you, radio. You need a bath as well.
The radio? No, I'm not meant for the bath. the bath. I'm gonna kill you.
So if Derek couldn't get this thing running and we get it running, what does that mean?
We're better. on the video, it's gonna be.
We should like fast motion this on your phone.
I will.
Put your phone into fast motion right now, because fast motion on video editor sucks. That way we can just do the whole truck like today and have the fast. Alright, so I got the head of the motor off finally. Reese has been filling all the shocks. Thank you for that. I have no clue how to do that. But yeah, this is the piston. This is the head. We're going to clean it off, take it apart more, clean it out. That's that for now. That's
back to time lapse.
Yep.
Yep. So
Somebody's
now
been in here.
all these shocks have been filled.
Somebody's been in here.
We've got all the shocks filled right here. Nice. And we got a bent shock, of course, a really bent one.
Oh yeah, that's unusable.
Yeah.
We had 2 unusables, and we used them for parts
See?
for the other ones. We're lucky because we actually lost parts for these while filling them, so those came in handy.
Yeah.
And here, you want to check out the head of the motor now?
Excuse me. And here's the other one, slightly bent, but I don't really feel safe about bent shocks. So this one's also.
Yeah, we don't want to bend
Here's all the
anything more.
parts and all that crap. Alright, so I forgot to pick this up earlier. I dropped it. So, now what?
The head of the motor, how clean it is now. It's getting there. We're still working on it. It's still pretty dirty. I mean, nothing special.
Well, this is all nice and clean. This is what
Here,
this is what kind of used to look like kind of filthy. You should see in time lapse. And yeah, we're still working on it. Yeah, oh, come on, I can't
this
do
black
it.
spot, I swear, is eternal. It will not come off.
So
I'm gonna start putting these back together.
oh, you should get the bottom.
Should I really clean it though? It's like, what's the point? It's so hard to get off. This took the vice grips and some other things.
Well, oh well. Alright, so oh come on, I keep talking. Dang it, I don't want to do this. There. Stupid sunlight thingy in the bob. Alright, so that's what it is. We're using the tire as a stand. That stand over there is too small. Oh,
Yeah, monster truck
focus.
tire's huge.
There you go.
Actually, hold on. Is it? If it goes sideways, will.
I don't want to accidentally flip the stand and lose all
Yeah.
the screws. But yep. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a lunch break.
Yeah, we'll be
And
back
then
out here.
we're gonna be back out here.
Then we'll take another break and we'll run these once this battery's charged. It's almost done.
Yeah.
But we gotta clean the rest of the frame off and all these parts.
But yeah.
Probably, mainly we just need to do the chassis, fix the carb, clean the motor out. I'm gonna disassemble this more. Check if it spins over, which it does not right now. It's stuck. So we're gonna make it spin over next time. I'm gonna grab some 3-in-1 from my house.
Yep.
Yes, 2018 servos will not
Oh.
move either.
We're gonna do another time lapse video once
Once we get back from lunch.
Yes.